Northern Arizona women's basketball's Sophie Glancey is here with me now. She's one of our players of the week. And it is because she posted 40 points over the weekend in their wins over Portland State and Sacramento State. Sophie, how'd you do it? And this is nothing new to you. We'll talk about that. But what was working for you this last weekend?
As a team, we were getting the ball into the key a lot, and that's where I score a lot of my points. So I think that was the main thing that we were doing really well. I think we were sharing the ball really well. So that always helps.
You are just a sophomore. You lead the team in points per game and rebounds per game. You're second in the Big Sky in field goal percentage, top 10 in the conference in scoring, total rebounds, offensive rebounds, and blocks. Where do you get this talent from at such a young age?
I don't even know if I have an answer to that. I think I did a lot of work in high school and stuff to try and get me as ready as I could so that I could transfer my high school game to college game for sure. But I think a lot of it is I got lucky coming onto a team that didn't have a super old established post player. So I had a lot of time, or I had a big opportunity to come in and make an impact early. So for that, I was super lucky. And then, yeah, I think it's just a lot of it's luck, but a lot of it I worked really hard in high school and stuff. So yeah.
Well, you're definitely putting that on full display on the court. Also, where do you get that confidence? I mean, I know that for a lot of younger student athletes, that takes time to develop.
I think my coaches have always been Lori especially has always been we really believe in you, we want you to have the ball, and my teammates too. I think they're very confident in me, so that helps me to be feel more confident and play more confident when I know I have that support system behind me.
Where did your love for basketball start?
My teammate Audrey, her dad was my first ever basketball coach, ever in my whole life, which is super funny, random how that worked out. But anyway, so he coached me, and then when I was in fifth grade, I was I don't really know. I like playing soccer. I think I might stop playing basketball. But I ended up playing basketball, and I learned how to block shots that year, how to get a block. And literally that was what I lived for. I did not care how many rebounds I got, how many points I scored. I just wanted to block shots. Seriously, that was the only thing that kept me playing basketball. So I think that's really what started it.
How full circle is it to have your first basketball coach, his daughter as your teammate now?
It's really honestly insane because, well, we have a very deep history that my dad coached her in soccer and her dad coached me in basketball. And I mean, we're from Boise, so it's not a huge town or anything, but we live really close together. And then we went to the same high school, so we played together all through high school. And then so we have always just kind of not really intentionally, but kind of accidentally followed each other around wherever we've gone.
Is there one thing that you think that the two of you have in common that you've learned from over the years that you take into your game now?
The way we play together is one thing that I think we've definitely picked up. I think she really is she's very in tune with how I like to get how to pass me the ball and where I like it and things like that. And I think vice versa, I always know where she's at to kick the ball out or whatever it is. So I think in that way, we've just been playing together so long that we just know each other on a little bit deeper of a level for sure.
Yeah, I was reading a little bit about you on your bio, and it said that you're into drawing and ceramics. One, is
Yeah.
that still true? And
Yes.
what are you studying? What do you want to do after school?
Yeah, so I'm actually studying psychology right now because I want to be a sports psychologist, but I am really into the arts. I really love to draw and paint and do ceramics especially. I did a lot of ceramics in high school, all 4 years, and then I did AP ceramics, and so I really love doing that type of stuff. I like to work with my hands a lot.
Does that help you at all, doing ceramics in basketball?
Honestly, yeah, I would say it does. I think not just working with my hands, but also making, because your brain just has to activate in different ways when you're doing art. And so I think by activating those parts of my brain, the creative parts and stuff like that, it does help me play basketball. I don't get so I feel single track minded sometimes because of that. So I do think it really helps me just in general and the way I think and everything like that.
That is so interesting. That's awesome, Sophie. So as you move forward into the rest of the season, you guys are second in the conference right now, right behind Eastern Washington. Um, we know that Northern Arizona has experienced a lot of success over the years, not only within the regular season, but also in the Big Sky tournament as well. You're on a 3-game winning streak. What's going to be the secret to keep this ball rolling?
One thing that we've been really focusing on as a team is our rebounding, like whether it's crashing the O boards or defensive rebounding, like boxing out and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be really big for us. And I also think it's just going to be adjusting to a little bit of like adversity, like with Grace being hurt, obviously, like we're down our main point guard. And so it's just like seeing who else is like ready to step up and kind of fill more scoring roles because she was a big scorer for us too. And so I think it's like a combination of like adjusting to the adversity we're kind of facing right now. And then also, like I was saying, like the defensive, like getting those stops, getting those rebounds. I think that's going to be really, really huge for us.
Congratulations on your Player of the Week honor. So well deserved, and
Thank
excited
you.
to see you continue to ball out throughout the rest of the regular season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.